Does it make you more comfortable looking at the developments involving Elon Musk's Twitter's acquisition, knowing that now you have this tool at your disposal?
I think so, and I can think of no better place to celebrate the work that has been done, because I think it's really, really important for the business community that things are happening in the best possible way. I think it's a comfort that every European can say to the social services provided here that there is a European rulebook. And also in the preparation of the enforcement of the Digital Markets Act, I think no better place to mark it, because the Digital Markets Act is there to ensure contestable market, level playing field, that every business gets the possibility to promote themselves on their merits with their competitiveness, and not for gatekeepers to decide whether they can do business or not. So I think we are doing the right thing when it comes to making sure that we get these balances right to promote a Europe where they can do business and where they can feel at home.
When it comes to this specific acquisition of Twitter, there have been recent reports suggesting that the Commission is already on a collision course with Twitter. Is that true?
But you know, we're never on a collision course with anyone because we consider ourselves a mountain.
How so?
Because you know, a business like Twitter will have to navigate.
Yeah.
If they want to provide services in the European market. I think the European market is a very attractive one. And I think it's very important that people trust the services that are being delivered. I myself very much appreciated the things that Twitter was doing, you know, sort of the nudging. Maybe you should read this article before you pass it on. I think that kind of nudging is most welcome. Sort of the nudging, if you're reading this tweet about vaccine skepticism, this is where you can go for official information. All of these things making Twitter a much more trustworthy social platform. And I think it's very sad to see that the people who ventured these innovations, that they seem to have no say.
And one of those tools was the blue tick, right? Having the recognition that it is more likely that the person tweeting this with a blue tick, you can trust this a little bit more than if the person is not verified. But that's now also put into question. Are you prepared to pay the $8 fee a month to have the blue tick?
Well, I remember when I got it. Oh my God. I don't think I have impressed my daughter so much ever since. So I think remains to be seen, because the first experiences, they are very bad. You know, basically having everyone pay to have a blue tick, imposing being businesses and politicians all the same. So I think we need to see how this develops before any decisions are taken. But obviously, I think it also increases the curiosity for other platforms that can provide a service where, you know, it's guaranteed that it follows the rule of law.
So the blue tick was helping tackling disinformation, right?
I think so. I think being able to trust who it is that you're dealing with is absolutely essential in these days and years of disinformation. Also the fact-checking by independent fact-checkers that we have worked with, also with the code of practice, where in the DSA it becomes a more institutional matter, that there can be trusted flaggers who knows what they are dealing with, also to enable the platforms to do that job. So I will be very interested to see how Twitter, in the hands of Musk, how they will fare in Europe.
And just to finish off this point of the blue tick and this membership service, you said you were excited when you first got it, but because now this is actually into question, the efficiency of this tool on Twitter. So you're not ready to pay for it because it's really not that useful anymore.
Well, you never know if there will be a competition about how many Margrethe Vestagers would want to pay to have a blue tick. So
But we did see a wave in terms of imposter accounts.
Exactly. And if you have imposter accounts, of course, I think your business model is fundamentally flawed. Because if you are to pay to be vetted and to be certified as being who you are, and everyone can be you imposting, I think that business model simply is completely flawed.